It's a little bit of juice in that thing. Alright. Welcome, welcome, one and all. We are live. We are here. I'm just going to announce on the UKSG server that I am live. How are you doing? Oh, I'm going to post on the UKSG server saying I'm live. How are you all doing today? Where is... There it is. I'm going to copy this exact same fucking one. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Sorry I'm not saying anything right now. Just thinking, hey Asenan, how are you doing today? Okay. So, Fallout 1. So, for anyone who doesn't know how Trilogy is, I know I've explained it many times, but just for anyone who doesn't know, for anyone who's watching the VOD of this or who's curious, this is the Fallout Trilogy category. It is not an official category, it's basically me just halving the Fallout. It's basically just me halving the Fallout anthology run. Just trying to remember. So we're going to get into it. So we're going to make so the time starts from getting first movement of our character in Fallout 1, and the time ends the minute we type in 216 or 216 into the vault, not the vault tech, into the water purification chamber in Fallout 3. As well as playing for, and obviously time doesn't end any time or near. Well, and then time will only be pausing in between. So I'll be splitting and then straight up pausing the minute I finish a game. While like for Fallout 1, after I finish Fallout 1, I'm gonna split and pause just to start Fallout 2, pause and split when I get to Fallout 3, and then that's it. Yeah. All right. So time starts in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. So let's try something real quick. So what we're gonna do is hopefully this will go well. Nope, that was slower. Okay, fuck it. Let me reload that. Let me start again. I was just testing if that's quicker, but there's probably a strat that, but that took me a lot longer, so. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is there is a glitch you'll be seeing us do, and you'll notice we do keep there's like a little thing that keeps closing and opening. That is the combat thingy, and that is basically just allowing us to keep taking our turn. Or what we do is we're going to be spamming A, which is called the combat glitch, and that basically allows us to keep taking our turn in combat. Usually, every character. Usually, this game is a turn-based RPG, so we're not supposed to be able to take our turn every time. However, if we keep spamming the A key to enter combat the minute we've exited combat, the game kind of starts to like freak out and it'll just automatically put us back into it'll also just put us back into combat. It also freaks out much. It can also kind of lag the game a little bit. Like you'll notice sometimes the audio starts to like freak out a little bit. So yeah. Okay, so here we're going to run over here and we're going to click 2 and... Okay, I'm not... he's... I pressed 2 and 2 by accident. Oh my god, this is going horrifically. This is going... Oh, well. Alright. Yeah, so we can keep taking our time. What we're going to do is we're going to run in a V shape because I originally thought it was because it has less encounter rates. No, it just turns out that different biomes in this game have different like movement speeds. So you'll see in some places I move, like here I move slow, but then when I get like in here, I should start moving a bit faster eventually. Yeah, like there I move faster. That is because different biomes have different speeds. So it's just a way to get through the map, the world map a lot faster. So here we're going to go over here and we're going to make sure we click the right dialogue. Yep, there we go. We're going to go. Usually we're supposed to speak to the lieutenant, but we're not going to speak to him because usually you only speak to him. Well, you can speak to him, but it's just easier to combat glitch past him. So we're not going to speak to him because this isn't bad ending. So what we're going to do is we're going to run. We're going to click 7, which is to silence this terminal. We're then going to click 141, which basically allows us to. What that basically has now done is caused Chernobyl. So now what we're going to do is we're going to speed click. You'll notice when we run in a diagonal direction, we run a lot faster because the animation starts over. That's called speed clicking and it only works with females, so that's why we play as a female in this game. Now, this is where I fucked up earlier today. Didn't mean to click that. Earlier today I fucked up because I accidentally exited combat too early. Supposed to exit combat the minute we get to like this wall here, because this guy down here, that guy down there can like trigger and aggro and cause all the guys to attack me. Yeah. Due to my health being kind of low, I'm going to heal, which takes me up to 40, but I'm going to have to heal again at some point anyway. So I'm going to open this door. Go in here, I'm going to have to heal again because I'm on 12 health and there is no way I'm surviving this unless I got super lucky. One more, just because I don't want to die. There we go. And I don't really safety saved, so yeah, that's why I don't really want to die in here. So I'm going to click 3-1. He shouldn't attack us, thank God. Sometimes he can, for some reason, aggro, and I don't know why. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the Mariposa military base. This is a military base that was taken over by a bunch of like super mutants. Well, super mutants and Nightkin is what they're called as well. But yeah. So what we're going to do now, for anyone wondering where in the story are we? So there's the Fallout 1 story, and I'll explain the story while we're going through it. So Fallout 1 story is we're a vault dweller who has been sent out to go and get a water chip for our vault because our water chip has broken. So usually you go to Vault 15 and you find out, oh, they don't have one. Oof. And then you find one, and I think it's in Necropolis or the Glow, but I believe it's Necropolis. However, you then find out that after you get the water chip, you take it to your vault, and the overseer's like, cheers. But you know those super mutants you've seen out while you've been, doing the usual, while I've been getting this water chip. Could you go and like investigate them, please? Because like they're a bit suspicious. So anyway, then we have to go investigate, and that's where we are now. So, well, eventually we find out that they have 2 bases. Their bases are both at the Mariposa military base and a vault underneath this cathedral, which we arrived to. And we now need to basically go and stop them by killing them. Very simple to do. We just need to sort some speech out real quick. There we go. Very simple to do. So we're going to go and kill them. Now, that isn't all you have to do in this game. There's a lot to do in these games, especially in 2 and in 1. It's just, obviously, we've skipped the majority of it. So, yeah. I'm going to be entering combat because we're usually, well, from what I've seen, people have like playing through this game, they've like come into this area while in like full-on power armor. Obviously, as you can tell, we are not in full-on power armor. We are just wearing a vault suit. So obviously, everyone will attack us. So what we're going to do is we are going to run through here, and there's a nightkin there. Now, this nightkin here, you can sometimes you can zero out his dialogue. However, you do have to also, I believe, quick save quick load after you've done it, which I don't really know how to do. So we're not going to zero out his dialogue because unlike the other one where we zeroed out that guy's dialogue, if we zero out this guy's dialogue, he will still attack us. So yeah, one thing also you'll notice is I'm going to be clicking, there's like a weird little cursor that comes on my screen before I actually open the door. That is me that's me pick locking the door because some of these doors are locked. If we know what I'm doing, if you're wondering what I'm doing, make sure you look at this because this will pretty much tell you. So we're going to interrupt this door, we're going to do a quick safety save, and we're going to open up this door, I need to pick this door. Now I need to open the door. We're going to kaboosh, and I'm going to quickly concentrate. That happened at UKSG. No one knows why that happens, but it happens. And it makes no fucking sense. It is a weird bug that this game has. It happened again. Stop. Don't do that too early. Okay. With that, you have to have like really good reaction time. Also, sometimes these buttons don't work, so that can always be fun. Make sure sometimes I need to make sure I'm pressing A and not S. Sometimes I've accidentally like pressed S, started spamming S. S doesn't do anything, by the way. I don't believe it does. No, it doesn't. Here I can actually exit combat, and we're going to run to this door here. I'm definitely not going to get PB, which I don't mind. I don't mind. I beat Jax, so I don't mind. My PB is better than Jax, so I'm alright with that. Hopefully, and we did set up safety save, hopefully Jeremiah kicks us out. He kicks us out, thank God. So what we're going to do is we're going to run down here. We're going to skip past all this dialogue. P and O, and that is Fallout 2. Oh, 1. We're not on 2 yet. It's Fallout. Fallout. I still saved by 2 seconds. Man. There's still a bit of dried orange in that. As in, like, non-watered orange, so it tastes a bit weird. Alrighty, Fallout 2. Fallout 2 is my least favorite. Nah, I don't mind Fallout 2. Fallout 2 is fine. Fallout 2 can just be a mink sometimes, so. Alrighty. So new game, create character, load our any percent character, and let's get into it. Alright, just make sure time is going, it is. So combat glitch doesn't work in this game. Well, apparently it doesn't, but some people say that it does, but very rarely you can get it to work. So either it does work or it works very rarely. What we're going to do, and one thing you'll notice is we fly through combat very easy. That is one thing we won't be seeing obviously in Fallout 1. We don't see in Fallout 1, and that is because what we've done is we've changed these settings, which basically make this game a lot easier to think. I forgot to also set up some quick safety saves. So we're going to be using safety saves. Now, what safety saves are going to do is make it so we can skip the opening of doors, as doors just take a while to open in this game. We actually got to that pot very quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to run to a wall, which is over here. But yeah, what we've done is we basically, to make combat go fast, we've basically made it so that enemies and us will basically walk fast while combat is going on. Please don't kill me. God, sometimes a bomb can like kill you, and it's like really annoying. But yeah. Okay, that's a door I can't. Seems like. So here we're going to speak to Cameron, who is 11211, who is just a guy who basically says hi and then he says bye. We're going to press F6, which is the which is the quick save button. Quick saving basically just basically resets or refreshes the animation of doors opening, so it just makes opening doors a lot quicker. Then oh, shit. If I see an X on this like red thing, it just means it's out of range, and I've got a thing. So we're going to set up a quick save here, and what we're going to do is we're going to start heading due south to San Francisco now. The reason why we set that quick save is due to it's actually a quick save safety save because encounters are going to happen most likely. Now you might look. Okay, this one's fine. It's only the hubologists. Just they're friendly. They don't care. Okay. We didn't actually get the cutscene, which is very good. Sometimes you get a cutscene. F6. Okay, so because we got here without dying and without having to reload our save file, sometimes this guy can have everything we need instantly. This guy's name is Lao Chu. So before we do anything to him, we need to make sure that he has everything we need. Okay, he has 3 bombs. He has no psycho? Okay, he has 3 bombs and no psycho, so he does not have everything we need. We need 4 bombs, 1 psycho, and some super stims. If he has no super stims, we can also do with stim packs. Because he has nothing we need, what we're going to do is we're going to refresh his inventory until for about 4 days. So that's about 4 days. So what we're going to do is we're going back into his shop and we're just going to check if his inventory refresh. Sometimes he then spawns with no bombs, or he spawn. Okay, he's got psycho. He's got that. Please say you've got bombs. You have 2 bombs. You son of a bitch. All right. Because he's got everything else we need, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a safety save with F6. We're going to click 1 and 3. We're going to pickpocket Lao Chu. We're going to steal all nearly 10,000 coins from him, which I don't know how you don't notice that, like, 9,000 coins have just been stolen from you, but anyway. We're going to take 1 bomb. 1 bomb, and we're going to take all of his coins from him. I'll give him all his coins back, and that's that. Right. So we're not going to do anything now. We're just going to set up a quick safety save. That's not a safety save. I need to set that up. I tried to set up a load there, but no, it's fine. Okay, so we're going to run down here, and we're going to waste another 4 days. Hopefully hopefully he keeps all the super stims and all the psycho. What we need him to also have is just more bombs. Mostly 3 bombs now, and we should be good. He also needs to have one other thing, which I'll explain when we get there, but when we get to it, but if he has everything we need. But let's just double check. Okay. You only have 2 bombs. So he got 1 bomb since that entire thing. So he only had 2 bombs last I checked, I believe, and now he only has 1. So ooh, don't do that. If you click out, sometimes you get an encounter, which is fine because I can reload. But then sometimes there's also this like cutscene that plays, and it's just like Frank Horrigan and some of the Enclave guys killing someone, and it's not too hyped to watch. Well, it's fine. It's fine to watch. I mean, it just takes fucking forever. Alrighty, do you have bombs? Like the same I need. Alright, still have that. 3 bombs. Just okay. He does. Okay, so he's got 3 bombs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go behind him. We're going to set up a safety save, just because he can be a bit problematic. We're going to click I. We're going to arm the bomb. We don't arm the bomb when we... 1, 3. We don't arm the bomb and quick save, because there is a glitch where the bomb will blow up. 1, 6. We need him to die. He didn't die. That's why we safety save. I still don't understand how he survives having a bomb in his pocket, but... or having a bomb blow up in his pocket, but that's just Fallout 2 for you, so please don't. Sometimes they'll also notice as well, and then it'll go back. The item you tried to pickpocket will then go, oh my god, you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt. That is hard. You have no armor on. I actually dropped the bomb on my feet. I don't understand. Lao Chu. What's going on, Idris? Welcome. Alrighty, come on. That is an arms bomb. I had to make sure. Alright, 1, 6. Okay, I don't understand how he sometimes survived. Please say it's over. Please say it's over. Please say it's over. Thank God it's over. Okay. So we need him to spawn with power armor. If he doesn't spawn with power armor, we're fucked. Right. So I need 3 bombs that you had. Where's the 3 bombs? I need the stats. I don't need all 8, but I'll take them. I need all the super stems. But how are you doing today, Idris? I need to take all 3 of those. I only need 3 now because I've used 1 on him. But yeah. Now we're going to deal with the worst fucking enemy in all of Fallout 2, Ken Lee. Ken Lee, if you know who Ken Lee is, you know he's the worst. If you don't know who Ken Lee is, trust me, he is the worst. Why is my quick save not saved? I don't know. Oh, because I had a quick load. I had to myself quick save just so I can fucking open this door fast. Okay, Ken Lee, let's go and do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to safety save. We're going to click I. We're going to interact with. We're going to 2 bombs. We're going to arm 2 bombs. 2 bombs is risky, but it's fine. So 2 bombs is risky because it doesn't mean he's going to die, because the guy has like 90 health and the bombs on average do about 50 to 60. No, 30 to 40, sorry. So it is basically a coin toss if he's going to die. We want to go to sneak and press 6 and heal in the corner. Healing in the corner skips time between the bomb setting off, and sneaking basically just doesn't trigger anyone. And he didn't die. So we need to reload. I hate Fallout 2. Okay. So this one, I'll read your message in a second when I pickpocket Ken Lee. And come on, Ken. You noticed that one. Okay. How's your PS5 been? How's your PS5 been over here? No, my PS5's fine. It's just chilling over. I'm just using my it's just because I'm just using my PC at the moment. 1.6. If you've been in the hot weather, it's not really been hot today. It's been more cloudy today. Oh, it's a 64. That he's going to die then. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what we want is we want Ken Lee to die. Ken Lee dying basically makes life a lot easier. It doesn't. Basically, the reason why we need Ken Lee to die is we need to side with the Herbologists, who are a cult in this game. And we need, the reason why we need Psycho is because we need low intelligence to speak with the Herbologists. South American guy who has a gun. How are you doing today? We're just doing some Fallout speedruns today. Alrighty. Safety save needs to be set up so I can skip this door opening. Okay. Good, what about you? I'm alright. I'm liking my time right now. Like, Fallout 1 was pretty good. Being able to beat that in about 7 minutes and 31 seconds was pretty good. For anyone who I'm a quick saving every time I open a door, it's because it resets the door animation, so it just ends the door animation, or skips the door animation, making it so that we can go through the thing, we can go through the door just quicker. Do you know who FCAB is? I do know who FCAB is. I have spoken in FCAB chat. I have spoken to FCAB. I've known FCAB for about I'd say probably about 3.5 years now. The main Arkham speedrunners I speak to like, the most is someone who's not in the server anymore called Josh, or whatever, I can't remember how you pronounce his name, but that's kind of it. Stocks I speak to often, Sock I speak to often, and yeah. Oh, and then Fock I speak to if he's live or whatever. For what we did there, basically that was the ship called the PMV Valdez. Should have done a safety save, but it's fine. That was a ship called the PMV Valdez. That basically is the ship we got from killing Ken Lee, or we were allowed to use. Do you know who Phoenix is? I do not know who Phoenix is. I don't know everyone in the Arkham speedrun community. Mainly just the main few I've spoken to. But yeah. Alrighty. Time to do the terminal puzzle. These floors can kill me because they are electric. How long is Fallout Trilogy? My PB for Fallout Trilogy is about 58 minutes. It's not an official category, so it's not like a speedrun.com submittable one. It's literally just one. I'm currently learning Anthology, which is 1, 2, 3, New Vegas, and 4. And to learn it, I basically halved the category. So for now, I'm just running Trilogy, which is just Fallout 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then yeah, okay. That took me a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, we've got the Gek. Got the first of 2 Geks we need to get in the Fallout 2 and 3. The Gek, which is also known as the Garden of Eden Creation Kit, which they also named after their modding tool. Oh, which they then named their modding tool after, sorry. Not Bethesda did anyway, but yeah. But Fallout Trilogy, I would say, if you like, if I got like Spicy, who's the current Anthology world record holder, to run it, he would probably beat it in about 17 minutes, 18 minutes, because he's like actually good at it. I only learned Fallout 2 and Fallout 3 like a week and a half ago, like maybe 2 weeks ago at best. I still had to damage though, I don't know how. Maybe these falls are electric, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so here we're going to go speak to the president. His name is Dick Richardson. I love his name. We're going to arm a bomb. No, we're not. We're going to have a safety save. There we go. Now we're going to arm the bomb. We don't want to arm the bomb yet before we do a safety save because the bomb can blow up if we safety save. We're going to put a bomb in the president's pocket because we're going to kill the president. 1, 6, we want to press 1 so everyone doesn't attack us. The president did not die. That is the first time of many, many times. That is the first time in a while, sorry, he has not died. 1, 3. So there's a glitch in this game where if you sneak, explosions aren't as loud. He's dead, okay. So everyone won't start running and attacking you. But yeah. Okay, presidential keycard right here then. So what we're going to now do is we are going to go and speak to a balding man, a scientist who is a balding man in a lab coat, and his name is Tom Murray. Tom Murray is going to basically blow up the oil rig we are currently on, which, yep. No, we need to click P, click that, and we need to rest for 6 hours, twice. Yeah, we got that chosen dialogue, and we're going to speak to Tom Murray, and we're just going to say 11111, and he's going to agree to blow up the oil rig. Okay. For anyone why I started running Fallout 1, 2, and 3, and currently learning Anthology, is after I saw Tomato Anus run this at GDQ, I was like, fuck it, I love Fallout, I don't know why I picklocked the door, but I did. Yeah. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen Tomato Anus's GDQ run, I recommend watching. It's basically just like, if you search up AGDQ 2020 Fallout Anthology, it's such a great and funny run. And he's a lot better at running this game than I am because he's run it for a lot longer than I have. Alrighty, so we're going to open up this door. Again, by just skipping the animation by quick saving. So here, we're almost at the end of the game. We literally are just going to the end of the game right now. So what we need to do is we're going to go over here. We're going to set up... no, we're not. We're going to max out our speech. We're going to click F6 by safety saving. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go over here. And we're going to speak to Sergeant Granite. Sergeant Granite is going to basically be like, okay, and he's going to start attacking. So, pretty much, we kill the president for the presidential keycard. We have now gotten Sergeant... shit, could I... Yeah, fuck. Alright, thank God I set up a safety save. Yep, that killed me. I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I set up a safety save, so it's fine. Let's do this one more time. One. Okay. That should not have happened. But sometimes your character can start heading towards Frank Oregon, who has a very cool voice. Basically, what we did was we got which one? 2112111. We basically got, so what we did is we got the presidential key card. We killed the president for the presidential key card, which allowed us to activate these turrets. We also then maxed out our speech to speak to Sergeant Grant and his platoon, who have now agreed to help in the fight against Frank Oregon, who is this guy. Now, the reason why we're going to be doing this is because we have no weapons, and and it would take too long to get weapons. So what that's basically doing is, yeah, pretty much what that's basically doing is allowing us to kill Frank Oregon. Yeah, pretty much we just don't have to do anything because these guys who are actually powerful. This guy is Frank Oregon. For anyone who doesn't know, has about 999 health. So we want some big numbers on this. Like 13, 9's not going to do it. 13, no, that's not going to do it. 22 will do it. 23 is alright. 11, 12, 22 is alright. We want like 100, like numbers in the hundreds, which can happen. Or at least in the 60s. But yeah, we want some good numbers on this. Sometimes you can do this fight in about 30 seconds, but like 45 was very good. So yeah, all we do is we just sit here and just, the minute our turn appears, we just end it. Get a better shot here. Okay, let's just watch Frank Oregon get killed, and then we'll switch over to some Fallout 3. And hopefully be able to actually finish that fucking run, because Jesus Christ, I've not been able to finish a Fallout 3 run in like 3 streams now. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay, thank God. Woohoo. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to exit combat. We're going to run to this door. No. Quick save. There we go. That is Fallout 2. Yeah, that's Fallout 2. Fallout 2, very good game. But now we're going to the game that I feel like most people know, which is, or I've played, which is Fallout 3. Go wait for the game to load, if it will. Should load. I've not really had any issues with it recently, so there we go. Because that took a minute, I'm going to close it out and I'm going to relaunch the game because I feel like it's going to have a little bit of problems. Sometimes, especially if it takes a while to launch, you just want to close it and relaunch it. And yeah, sometimes you want some good launches, so I'm going to close this out again. And we're going to go for a good launch this time. Okay, that's a good launch. Okay, here we go. Oh, my Fallout 3 submission from speedrun.com did get accepted, by the way, so fun fact. Okay, so this is Fallout 3. Fallout 3, fantastic game. We're going to start the game. So this game, obviously, so first game starts, first game, the time starts from gaining full control of your character to speaking to the overseer and stopping speaking to the overseer after you go back to him after you've done all the stuff. Fallout 2, it starts with you gaining full control of your character, and then it ends with you going through the door after killing Frank Oregon. Fallout 3 starts after gaining full control of your character, and then it ends after you type in 216 into the water purification chamber. This is a slightly corrupted save file, so it does take a little bit to load. So let's start. That's why I do pause the timer. Yeah. So Fallout 3 is my least favorite game to run due to a few reasons. The glitches suck ass. No, the glitches are just difficult. Like, it's a lot of clipping through walls, and some of them are just kind of insane. So, yeah. Just waiting for the game to launch. This file is slightly corrupted, so I might need to at some point make a new one, but yeah. Alright, so here what we're going to do is we're going to speak to Liam Neeson. We're going to quick save, quick load. If you see our screen flash black like that, that's me quick save, quick loading. That basically allows us to skip dialogue and clip through walls. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for Papa to walk away. There we go. We're going to go to the All Special Handbook, and we're going to all of our stats into strength. That is the first time in this run we're actually going to spam all our stats into strength. Fallout 1 and 2, stats actually matter. In this game, stats don't matter, so yeah. We're going to try a glitch called truck push, which is kind of difficult to do. We're going to grab the truck, have Liam Neeson walk into it, clip him into it, and fuck it up. So, I didn't get it, which is because it's a very inconsistent skip. Unless you've ran this game for like 8 years. So the minute he starts speaking in subtitles on the screen, which we're quick save, quick load, so doors goes blue, and then we can go out. Okay, now we're 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn to our left and face the door, where we can start seeing things, and we're going to quick save, quick load through dialogue, until we hear that, until we see the words of Pitboy 3000, and until we see our UI, like crosshair and all that, on the screen. We're going to quick stop hop. Stop hopping is very simple first person shooter type Fallout RPG beat by simply just holding W, jumping, spinning your camera, and it allows you to continue your momentum instead of your momentum completely fucking off, and it allows you to just basically fly down. It's only useful for hallways. We won't be doing it the entire run, as we will be using a glitch called the not combat glitch. That's Fault 1 too. Fault 1. We're going to be using a glitch called Speed Cripple. Speed Cripple is a glitch which was found by a Halo player in a regular playthrough. And it is a glitch where we blow up our legs, we quick save, blow up our legs, and we quick load. We keep doing that until eventually we start moving fast. We then want to quick save, quick load. We want to then QSQL, which aka quick save, quick load. And if we keep the speed, that's called permanent cripple. Now sometimes the glitch can be inconsistent, so what we want to do is sometimes, but it is the only glitch that actually works without having issues. We're going to clip through that wall. For anyone wondering how much time does that save, it saves about 3 years. That's a joke. It doesn't save like 3 years IRL time, it just saves 3 years in-game time. We're going to try to clip through this wall, but I'm probably going to have issues with it because I could never see it. Oh, I got it straight away, look at that. Yeah, sometimes I have issue with that wall. Me and that wall are enemies, but yeah. Yeah, because again, we don't have, we can't do cliff cripple. Well, we're not doing cliff cripple, we're doing missile cripple. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can do missile cripple or cliff cripple. Basically, any way you can basically consistently break your legs and quick save, quick load works. And the only 2 ways that we've worked out only work is by blowing up your legs or by falling from a certain cliff. And I can't seem to get this clip. There we go. We want to also quick save, quick load in mid-air during that clip, because sometimes you can like fully miss. Sometimes you will just straight up fall if you walk forward and QSQL while in mid-air out of bounds. You can keep it'll push you forward a little bit, and it gives you that more of a distance. It gives more of a distance when you think. Sometimes when we get to hills, you'll see me kind of like hug a hill a little bit, or hug a mountain, or a mount. That is due to pretty much Fallout. That's because if I get crippled, sometimes the glitch I'm going to try to do doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to speak to Lucky Harris, who has like pretty much a full 95% spawn rating. Yep. We're going to buy his missile launcher. I think we're going to press F3, and we're going to get the map up. We're going to equip the missile launcher. We're going to also fight with my DLC, because DLCs are going to start popping up like that. And we're going to have a DLC pop up like that. And here, we're going to, actually we'll head to it over here. I'm closing out the game because I don't feel like that's the launch it's going to work on. The glitch only works on certain launches of the game, so if the game doesn't work, we just want to reload the save file and keep trying. is a glitch I hate. I'm just not getting it at all on that one. Sometimes even trying to get speed cripple can sometimes be a full-on run killer. I got it. Okay, you'll see that I'm running faster and I'm also crippled. That is called speed cripple. Let me explain how that glitch works. Fallout 3 and New Vegas and 4. If you get crippled, your legs, if your legs get, so your body parts can get crippled. Your head, your arms, your torso, and your legs. So if your head gets crippled, you kind of start going the screen starts getting blurry I think it's like every 30 seconds or every minute or something like that. Every so on and whatever. However, if we come on, so I have a wall with this mountain sometimes. Oh yeah, yeah. So basically, sometimes you'll hear that quite often as well because you're supposed to leave the vault at 19. We left the vault at 16, so the game will share dialogue with it. Still classed as a child, so we share dialogue with all the other kids in the game. Yeah, anyway, yeah. So Fallout, Fallout, I forgot what I was talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, one sec. Some of these clips can be really difficult to get sometimes. Yeah, basically, yeah. So, but basically, and then if your arms get crippled, your aim's rough. Your aim can be rough, even if you shoot. Sometimes the bullet will go complete somewhere else. Yeah. However, if your legs get crippled, your speed gets lower. However, because we've quick saved, or we quick loaded, after we blow up our legs, instead of the game removing the movement speed, it actually added it on top, which allows us to move a lot faster than you are supposed to. That glitch also does work in New Vegas, however, it is useless in New Vegas, as Infinite Dash, which is a glitch that I'm still fucking learning, has completely taken over that game. Yeah, now here is pretty much where I always kind of usually die. So what we want to do is we're basically going to start heading to. It's real quick. What we're now going to do is, if you play Fallout 3, you'll know that you've got to go find your dad. Basically, our dad has left the vault, and we have to go find him. However, we're not going to go find him because that time we saw him before we clipped through that wall, that was the last time we see him in this game. Because usually he's in Little Lamplight. Not Little Lamplight, sorry, he's in Tranquility Lane, Vault 112. However, Liam Neeson, who voices your dad, is overpaid in this game, so we're going to just not see him, we're just going to skip it by simply heading to after he dies, because he does die in this game. And there's a vault called Vault 112. Not Vault 112, there's a vault called Vault 87, sorry, which has a Gek in it. A Gek is what we need to purify the water in the Jefferson Memorial, which is where we'll be going at the end of the game. What we're doing now, though, is we're going to go and get that Gek. I don't want to say go, but we're going to go and get the Gek by simply heading to Vault 87. However, Vault 87 is the worst, as it is a vault full of centaurs and super mutants. Now, because it's a late game area, and just so you can't sequence break the game like we're going to be doing, not only do they put so many dangerous enemies there that you can only fight if you have the weapons for it, which you get by that point in the story. The game also puts children in your way, aka the children of Little Lamplight. Little Lamplight is a cave system that or a little cavern that is full of children. It's only inhabited by children. When you become an adult, the other kids then kick you out. I'm not entirely sure how population works. How population works in there. I kind of don't want to assume. I'm going to assume that the adults do it, and then they put the kids in there, and then maybe the kids raise those kids, and then I don't know how the system works, but anyway. Right. So, however, we won't see any of the. Well, we'll see one of the kids. He's sometimes he can spawn there. I forgot what his name is, but he'll spawn there sometimes. But there's one guy who, if you've played Fallout 4, you'll probably know the name of, and his name is Mayor McCready. Very annoying. If you played Fallout 3, you'll know he's more well known for being a very annoying. He's known for being very fucking annoying, which is just true. He's like one of the most annoying characters in Fallout. Thankfully, we don't have to listen or see him, as we're going to skip all that by simply heading to Little Lamplight. Speaking of Little Lamplight, we are actually here. I did put my cursor, I did put my thingy a little bit too far away, but we're here. So this is Little Lamplight. So what we're going to do is also the way I was running while not holding my keyboard. Is I pressed F5, which is the auto walk key, because this game has an auto walk feature, and it is very useful if you can't be asked to hold W the entire time. There it is. It's Eclair. Oh, Unclair? I don't know. Eclair. His name's Eclair. So we're going to try and pull off this clip, which isn't seeming to work. I'm just going to keep doing it until I get up. Okay, it's not working right. Okay, great. Can I go this way? Come on. Come on, game. You know you want to clip through. Oh. I clipped backwards, I didn't clip through. Again, I'm clipping. Weirdly clipping backwards and not through, which is very weird. What is going on with this game? This has never happened. Yeah. There we go. That took fucking forever. Okay. So, now we're void swimming. How we do that is we quick save in the void and we quick load while on that little patch of water there. And while swimming, and quick loading into the void, instead of going and falling, we simply just swim in the void like that. And that is called void swimming. We're going to also jump just because our radiation will be slowly going up, and we don't really want high radiation yet, as we will be going into a place that has really high radiation. Here, I'm just going to quickly pop some Med-X, which adds damage resistance, as these guys can be pricks. So, this is Murder Pass. Bit of a weird place to have a place called Murder Pass right next to a place that's only inhabited by kids, but hey-ho. Anyway, so now we're going to be just going as many times as we can, such as here. And that will lead us to Vault 87, which is where the Gek is. I'm going the wrong way. So here's, and this is where I absolutely hate running this game. Vault, if you ask anyone who runs Fallout 3, they will tell you their least favorite part of Fallout 3 is Vault 87. Or, unless they don't and they're insane, and they actually like Vault 87, then don't listen to them, because they're insane. What we're going to do real quick is pop a stim pack, which doesn't heal our legs, that just heals our health. I also see us quick save, quick load through doors. That's just because it's faster than opening them. It's a little bit like when we quick save, it's a bit like when we're quick saving through doors in Vault 2. Here we're going to go over here and we're going to kind of jump and we're going to quick save, quick load, which will shoot us up. And we're going to jump and go through this door here. Now, this is the skip that I notoriously am known for not being able to get very well. Here we're going to go through here. We're going to go back just to get a bit of a run up. He also will charge me like that. Could we get first try? Probably not, but we'll see. Yeah, no, never. Actually, I've got that first try once, and it's very rare I ever get it first try. Again, we're going to run back here. We need to be very careful of him. Sometimes, and I stuck there. That was a grenade. Sometimes, so this is a glitch called stair skating, which is... Nope. It is faster not to get it. If you don't get it first try, people don't recommend you try and get it like many attempts, but it's just a fun glitch to try and get, so it's not fun at all, but... I got it! I got it, and then I literally... I do that so many times where I'll get the glitch. Oh, sometimes also your clips don't work. I got it, but then I accidentally quick loaded after I had got in. Okay, fuck it, I'm not going for it. Fuck it, we'll go one more time. Yeah, okay. Oh god, this clip, it is like the worst clip in a Fallout speedrun. Or in any speedrun, not in just Fallout. Like, if you think of any game that's got a... How? Okay, I'm not going for it. This time I'm actually not going to go for it. I'm just going to fucking... No, but I have to, because it just takes too long to even go around. It's like a maze if I don't. Okay, no, yes, no, I'm not going for it. It's too inconsistent. I don't know. It's fast, but it's very inconsistent because of how hard it is. All it does is literally just skip us straight into this room here. So I might, just to save on time, I might stop trying to go for that until I can actually get better at it and then go for it. It's just so inconsistent. Like, what we'll do is every time, like, especially if I run a marathon, I'll only try and go for it. Oh, wrong way. No, right way. I'll only try and go for it one ship. Okay, that was very weird. I couldn't clip through that door. It wasn't letting me clip, which was weird, and it usually does let me clip, but anyway. Okay, so here we're going to go and open up a fire alarm. We're not going to open up the fire alarm, but we're going to activate a fire alarm. Also, yes, these supermutants do a lot of damage. And we're going to try and go for a glitch that I really struggle with. Not really struggle with, but I find also kind of difficult. Also, yes, you can, if there's a lot of supermutants in one room, they can heavily swarm you. Yeah. Okay, so we want to go in here, and we're going to go onto this roof. Just skips us anything. This place is full of radiation, however, if we stand here, we are safe from the radiation. We're going to set a safety save here. And I'm going to fuck that up. We're going to try, what we want to try and do, not that, is we want to try and clip into that corner there. And it's really difficult to get. Really difficult to get. Oh, I almost got it. Ugh, come on, I get it. It usually takes me like 2 tries to get this clip. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, here I can get heavily radiated. So we want to basically be very careful. There is a glitch where you can actually get it, thing that is very... Because I'm still learning this, it is currently very inconsistent for me. So yeah, we're going to pick up the Gek. We're not going to activate it, because activating it does absolutely nothing. We're going to try to... Come on. Oh, come on, game. Don't be a dick. Come on, game. Game, I don't have time for your bullshit right now. Come on. There we go. I did not have time for this game's bullshit right then. Oh my god, that was so stupid. That clip does not take that long. I don't know what was going on with that. Oh my god. Alrighty. So this was supposed to be what's allegedly what people originally would always think was a plot twist until you actually look back at it. Basically, when your dad, also welcome back, Idris, when your dad and Colonel Autumn, who you'll see in a minute, dies, well, your dad dies, but Colonel Autumn dies, you see him inject himself with something. So, yeah. Welcome back, Idris. Ah, didn't get that out. Oh. Ah, damn. Sometimes Fox will come in and he'll see these guys and he'll be like, "Who are you looking at?" And it's like really funny. Fox is assuming that we saved, he becomes a companion. But it's really funny sometimes when he's like, "Who are you looking at?" Yeah. When we use speedrun of the Ark games. I am taking a break from running the Ark games at the moment, as I'm currently focused on the Fallout series at the moment. But I will eventually go back to running the Arkham series one day. But I got the PBs I'm wanting, and I'm not really, super crazy about Thean, so. Though I do need to try, actually. I might go back to Arkham Asylum at some point and actually see if I can actually get, come on, right there. There we go. And see if I can actually get, what the fuck? And see if I can actually get, Backlaw Skip in Arkham Asylum, because that is still a glitch that I cannot get today. Come on, fall back to regroup. Oh, fall back and retreating. That's no. I don't think I've heard retreating before, but I have heard fall back. Usually it's either regroup, fall back to regroup, or apparently retreating now. Quick save, quick load through these guys just so they don't attack me. Go for this door, see if we can get this really inconsistent clip. We can't get the inconsistent clip, so we're just going to spam E. We're going to go speak to the new president, because John Henry Eden, who became president after Dick Richardson died. Even if you don't kill Dick Richardson in Fallout 2, he still dies from the oil rig blowing up. The oil rig can blow up many different ways, either the way we did it, which is by getting Tom Murray to do it, either what's it called, by either you using a terminal to it, or Frank Horrigan, after you kill him, will do it himself anyway. So yeah, right, not that way, this way. Right here, we want to hope to get some health, because these guys, this is usually where I always fail. I always fuck up a run. Nope. I need to be careful with that guy with the flamethrower. Got it. Okay. I can actually beat the game now. Oh my god. Sometimes that guy with the flamethrower can be a bit of an asshole and can really fuck up a run. This is, unless I can beat this bit in 8 minutes, this is not, I'm not getting PB at this bit. Yeah, well, probably won't be, because a lot of the clips in this were super inconsistent. Like, try to get good clips in this is difficult. Actually, maybe I could. Beat this in 4 minutes, that could probably work. Fallout 3 is the one that really drags on a lot. My current PB for Fallout 3, for anyone's curious, is about 22 minutes. My Fallout 2 PB is about 17 minutes, and my Fallout 1 PB is 7 minutes. Okay, just tomorrow, we skip past that, we're gonna run through here, and we're gonna go in here. Right, yes. If we don't die and we don't lose speed cripple, we should be good. Hi guys. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Alrighty. Let's hopefully get into a good spot here. Come on, game. Let me through. There we go. Okay. That is a new PB. 52 minutes and 5. Hell yes. Hell yes. There's a 6-minute time zone on that one. And that's Fallout Trilogy. There we go. That was a good run. 52 minutes is my current new PB for Fallout Trilogy. That's not bad. I feel like Fallout 1 was a lot better of a time save. Fallout 3 apparently was a lot better of a time save, though I did not believe that was going to be a lot better of a time save. But I feel like the reason why that was a lot better of a time save was probably because I did a bit better with Fallout 3. And my time saves on Fallout 1, and my time saves for Fallout 2 as well. So. It's just Ron Perlman. It's been giving some venom right now. Might do a little bit of Fallout 2 and 3. That one. $52.5. Again, 55. My original being a 58, and that being a 52 is good. I can't be asked to watch this. Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. So that's gonna do it. I'm gonna end the stream here because God, Fallout 3 is Fallout 1 and 2 kind of piece piss. Fallout 2 is more of just kind of hoping for good RNG. Fallout 3 is the bastard that takes it out of me. Yeah. But that's good. Thank you all for watching. I will be live later tomorrow. Not later tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. Playing. I don't know. I don't know. What am I going to be live tomorrow playing? I might try and play some. I'll probably play Arkham Knight, most likely. I'll probably be live Arkham Knight, and then we might do some more Fallout. But I might try to do some Fallout 2 tomorrow, but we'll see. And then I might Idris, I might do some Arkham Asylum speedrun on PS5 to try and see if I can get what's it called? Backlaw skip. But I suck at backlaw skip, so yeah. Anyway, that's good. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Idris. Thank you, Senan. And thank you, American Farm. That's good. Thank you for watching. Bye, 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 bye. Actually, I'm not going to say bye-bye yet, because what I'm going to do is going to open up Chrome, and I'm going to wait out. I don't usually wait out. Fuck it, I'll just get my phone, I'll just read them through a phone. Oh, I won't read them through a phone, but I'll read them because my Chrome's being a piss. My Chrome is being a piss, it's taking the piss. Slash raid, because I can read through my phone. Okay. Okay, he doesn't need a raid, but let me see if I can get it up on here. Is my Chrome gonna work? He doesn't need a raid, but I'll raid him anyway because I want to. Let me see if anyone else is live before I actually do decide to raid this person. Yeah, no, I know who I'll raid, actually. Let me just get up his Twitch. We're gonna raid Mike, aka Howlin' Mad Mike, the guy who commentated my... Howlin' Mad underscore Mike. I don't believe it's anything else, is it? Nope. No, okay. We're gonna raid Mike. I've noticed that the game had no audio. I've been streaming the game with no fucking audio. Are you is that what the fuck? That's so stupid. I think I was streaming it with no audio. Sorry about there being no audio. That's stupid. Anyway, I'm rating Mike. Thank you for watching. I'm mad about that. Hopefully I can get same time tomorrow with dialogue, with actual audio. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go right out to Mike. Please show Mike some love. He's the guy who hosted my Fallout 1